staying with the story, getting in breaking inputs. In fact, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has attacked the Congress party. She says that we set the course for GST reforms. The opposition, on the other hand, did not even try to reduce the taxes. So they have no right to question the government when it comes to GST, because remember, it was during the UPA era that was plagued by a number of taxes that included the VAT itself. And this is something that the NDA has been priding itself over, about how it has managed to combine those taxes. Let's listen in to what the finance minister has had to say.
Is it a course correction? We set the course in GST. We were the ones to bring it. They didn't bring any GST. They couldn't even attempt it. And if the implication or if the suggestion is that we brought it wrongly and therefore we are doing a course correction, I'm sorry. We brought it at the level of 15% revenue neutral rates on an average. Gradually the rates have been coming down. Whoever speaks on GST from the Congress should have some form of finance ministers sit and educate them before they comment.
All right, let me quickly go across to Pallavi on that note. So Pallavi, as much as the opposition may want to attack the BJP and the NDA for having brought the GST and the tax reduction particularly that's taken place in the days gone by, it's still something that the government takes pride in.
Well, there was a cryptic comment from her where she also said that the Congress leaders, before making these kind of comments, should actually speak to the former finance minister, Mr. Chidambaram. She didn't take his name, but Chidambaram also has been one of the biggest critics of GST 2.0. GST was something which came during the UPA times as well. But one criticism is the government has always made it that every policy you may have thought about, you have never been able to take it till the end. The fine-tuning of it, the improvising of it has always happened when the Modi government has been in power, and I'm talking about Aadhaar, I'm talking about GST as well. The Congress consistently calls the GST as a Gabbar Singh tax, and in fact when GST 2.0 was announced, that is when the credit was taken by the Congress party. It was given to Rahul Gandhi, something which he was kind of referring to, that because of Rahul Gandhi's pressure, the government actually ceded to his demand and came out with these tax reductions. But that is where Nirmala Sitharaman is making the point that you were in power for a good 10 years, you got in the GST, so why did you not bring that structure of GST today that you're taking claim of? So I think the government is not in the mood. I mean, she was also very dismissive, saying this is not an occasion for us to discuss all this. Government is not in any mood to listen to this kind of criticism because they feel that the people has responded positively, and that is the real litmus test.
All right, Aman, weigh in on how this government has always drawn that sharp contrast as far as the tax regimes under the NDA versus the UPA is concerned, particularly Ashwani Vaishnav, who's always attacked the tax terror, as he's referred to, during the UPA regime, when even basic goods, they were in fact even quoted the example of sanitary napkins, were taxed heavily.
Well, absolutely. And, we saw Nirmala Sitharaman there say that actually the tax during the UPA times was much, much higher. We are reducing the tax from our 2017 rates because we want to benefit the people. We are setting the course. It is not a course correction, as Pallavi also explained Nirmala Sitharaman's comments. One more point I would like to make, that, the opposition has been murmuring these 2 points. Number one, they are saying this uptick in, the consumption in the month of September has been because of pent-up demand. There is a Diwali sales. Anyways, the consumption grows up in this month. Why is the government making such a big deal about it? To which Piyush Goyal had a very interesting answer. He said that in the month of August as well, there was a 9% growth in GST collections from last August, that is August 2024, and August 2025, 15th August is when the Prime Minister made this announcement that on Diwali, there will be a GST cut. So Piyush Goyal is saying that even after the PM's announcement, the GST collections have only grown up in August as well. So where is the question of dismissing this uptick now as a pent-up demand? Yes, there may be a pent-up demand for a month, but these GST reductions are forever. They will be happening, they are continuous, and the government seems very confident that this momentum will not be lost. People will continue to buy even more. And Piyush Goyal also said, and Nirmala Sitharaman said that this growth in consumption which is also leading to a drop in inflation. The food inflation, which is at its lowest level, is also because of this uptick in consumption which has come due to the GST cuts. Nirmala Sitharaman saying that India is an oasis in the world when it comes to growth. And Piyush Goyal very significantly, Akanksha saying quickly that we will exceed our exports value this financial year from the previous financial year. This is also very, very important because much has been made about the impact on our exports due to the 50% tariffs by Donald Trump.
Many thanks to you, Aman and Pallavi, for sharing those extensive inputs and insights on that news story.